Hello, I'm Raymond, and welcome. Welcome to Schmidt Cycling and Outdoor Adventure YouTube.com. Today we will be discussing about, yes, food, drinks. We want to keep ourselves nourished and hydrated. Now, in the wake of food and drinks, there are several things that I take in the course of my training or my adventures that I do. There are several different types of drinks that I use. One thing I use is water. Water is a very good essential thing to help you out, keep you from dehydrating. But another thing that you need is what's called electrolytes. Electrolytes, yes. So there are power drinks out there. There's all kinds of power drinks. I've been looking into them, and some are really good and some are not. However, one thing I use is Gatorade. I use Gatorade and water, and if I have any good power source powder stuff and it's get me some really good electrolytes to get me motivated and going, I will do so. But in the meantime, I prefer Gatorade and water. But no matter how far you go, you want to make sure you plan for enough. I'm gonna tell you, I have been there, I have done it, gone to the point where I ran completely out and had nothing to drink my last half of whatever I was doing. So now that I am preparing myself to drink, I'm going to overdo myself. And I'm like, wow, really? Yes, really. So basically, I'm going to make sure I carry plenty of water and plenty of Gatorade. So, how do I carry my stuff? Well, first off, I carry my water in my hip bag. So I strap that sucker right on top of here, and I'm going to carry it. And then also, I will keep my little snacks close to me. We'll get to that in a minute. Also, I carry a hydro pack. It's a little called a bladder pack. Okay, I will be carrying that with me. And then in the process of carrying that, I've got two more pockets on the side carrying something else, a drink or whatever it would probably be, maybe a Gatorade or a water. In the process also too, in my bike I have two more sections. I got a little bottle holder on my bike, and then on the back of my bike, I will show you later, I have a little zip bag where I put all my tools in. It's got a little pocket for another zip. So now I have plenty of water or drinks to drink. Now I'm not finished there yet, because see, the thing is, in my training and in my events or my off-the-wall riding, I do have a bicycle trailer that I will be carrying, but that will also be carrying extra water for any distance. But I won't be carrying that for quite some time. Now, next thing I want to talk about is food. First off, you should get something in your system before you leave. Like in the morning, get some food in your system. Doesn't have to be eggs and bacon, but I enjoy eggs and bacon. But, something that is more like a nutrition breakfast thing. Now, one thing I eat in the morning is Pop-Tarts. Yeah, I don't have any at this moment, but I enjoy getting Pop-Tarts. It gives me that feeling of me to get me motivated. And as I get going, there are three things that I will be carrying with me on my trails, adventures, and training process. So, by the way, hang on, I got my coffee here. Yeah, don't forget to have the coffee on the trail. Now, I know that's not good to have coffee on the trail. Well, maybe, but it's good to stop and have some coffee every once in a while. But if you don't drink coffee, but you gotta have some tea, drink some tea. I encourage you. Tea is good for the system too. Now, as I was stating, there are several. Actually, there's three. Remember one thing I would take. It's called trail mix. I bought some trail mix at Walmart or a grocery store. Walmart is a big convenience store, you know. It's got pretzels, raisins, M&Ms, all kinds of good snacks in it. Those trail mix. That's good to help the energy to keep you going throughout the day. Another thing I also like to have is granola bars. They're good. They are very good for a quick stop. Yes, the granola bar. It's not a to-go thing. It's more like a stop thing. You can make it to go if you get it set out, but don't make sure you throw the paper on the street or anything. Make sure you put the wrapping in a pocket or a designated trash can thing on your bike. That way you will not litter. And then the next thing you want, if you really want to get some go-go juice, my favorite is a Cliff Bar. Alright, I gotta get some more of these. But let me tell you about this. This thing has so much packed sugar in it that it gives you the go-go juice when you need it. Man, you do not want to be unnourished. The muscles and your body just decides to. You need to have that go-go juice. And then the last thing I do is in my nice trip, some hard candy. So right now I'm using Jolly Ranchers. Yeah, Jolly Ranchers has got sugar in it. You can use that on the go or stop and have a snack. Now I advise that if you are going to just do a short 3-mile, 5-mile run, then take yourself a bar, a hydro bar, and a little bit of snack. I mean, you don't have to take a whole lot, but if you go longer distance, make sure you got plenty. I've been there, I've done that. Trust me, my body started cringing because I didn't have the nourishment and the energy to continue on. So, now, since I gave you a little information about my food and my drinks that I use in my training and my adventures and all the different events that I take, that I continue on to, the last thing I want to tell you is about clothing. Oh my, don't get me started. I'm 59 years old. When I grew up in my teenage years, we didn't have fancy jerseys, fancy pants, bicycling shorts. We didn't have cycling shoes. We didn't have cycling socks. We got out there as teenagers and we put our clothes on and we rode. We fall, you scrape. Yeah. No, you can call me an old timer. Right. Now, so basically, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be old timing like I used to. T-shirts, shorts. But I also want to tell you, don't forget, in your clothing, make sure you please appropriate your clothing to the weather. Don't get caught out there without a raincoat or some type of light rain type gear. That's one thing that I learned the hard way. Believe me, I did. I will get into that. I have a rain jacket and a rain pants to go with it. I also have a small windbreaker, a good small windbreaker. You want to make sure it's light. Make sure you get a little flow air in it. But if it gets cold, make sure you bring something warm. If it gets hot, make sure you're wearing something that will not overheat yourself. So, please, please remember, dress appropriate to the weather because it could be hot, it could be cold, it could be raining, it could be snow. It depends on where you at. But I'm an old timer. I'm gonna wear clothing. I'm not gonna wear cycling clothing. Now, I've had people look at me like, okay, you're the only oddball in this entire, the Hotter Than Hell 100. When I went down there, do you know that everybody I looked at was actually looking at me? Because I was not in a jersey, I was not wearing cycling shorts, I was not wearing cycling shoes, I was wearing socks that came up to my knees. That's the kind of socks I wear anyways. And I was wearing boots. Yes, hiking boots. Like, why? Because those are the most comfortable things I use. Now, would I like to probably maybe someday buy some cycling shoes? Maybe. If you want to buy them for me, send them to me. I'll give you my address. But other than that, I'm old school. That's right. I'm old school. So, basically, that's it. In my clothing description. And please remember, don't forget to stay well hydrated and nourished and dress according to what your weather is like. That's right. Right. So I want to let you know that this video has been sponsored by the NewVirtualWorld.com author and poet Raymond G. Schmidt II. And I want to tell you that the first book I'm going to introduce to you is Joab's Quest, the very first book he wrote. There's actually technically a 3-part series, but we will get to them later. If you are interested in this book, please contact me down in my comment section, and I will make sure that I will make a deal for you and get a better deal and the author's signature and get it to you as quickly as possible. Alright, so now if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. That's right, if you like my video, don't forget to hit the like button. And I want to tell you something. Don't forget to hit the bell. Ding, 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 because the next notification is coming your way. I also want to hear you in the comment section. Right. I want to hear from you in the comment section. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I will be more than happy to comment to everything that I can possibly comment back. I want to tell you something. I love each one of you. That's right. Thank you for coming to my channel. God bless you. See you all. Goodbye. Oh, wait. One last cup.